Hi there, I'm Dave Marks, and this is another video discussing technique and some bad habits that I've come across over my years of teaching lots of different students. One of the things that sort of creates the most confusion is the one finger per fret system. Now, in that system you get taught, say for example when you play a C major scale. So I play C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, all the way up. I start on my second finger, then fourth, first, second, fourth, first, third, fourth. So what's happening here is every time I play the 8th fret, I use my second finger. Every time I play the 10th fret, I use my 4th finger. 7th fret, first finger. 8th fret, second finger, and so on it goes. So that across these 4 frets, I have a really well-defined system. To show you how it could help, if you played with one finger, it's possible to play the scale, but it's a lot of movement. Again, if you only play with 3 fingers, you can see my hands kind of darting around. Playing with 4 fingers, everything is underneath the hand. This is a really great system. The problem is people think of it as a rule. Now, this system is made to help us when we need to play things that cover a 4-fret spread. And usually, say we're playing, for example, a country tune or a bossa nova or a samba or even a reggae tune, there's loads of these different styles that use roots and fifths a hell of a lot. So there I'm playing G, and the 5th above that is D. Now moving from that G to D, the spread there is 3 frets. 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. One finger per fret tells me I should play first finger to 3rd finger. But if I'm not actually going to be using any of the other frets around this, I'm not using a 4-fret spread, I'm only using a 3-fret spread, there's no reason for me to sort of aggravate the wrist angle here. I don't know if you can see that properly. That's me playing with 1st and 4th finger. That's me playing with 1st and 3rd. So you can see that the angle here on the wrist is a little bit more gentle. As soon as I switch it there, I have to bend the wrist in order to get the pressure to stay the same. And also the shape in this hand, from 1st to 4th to 1st to 3rd. Again, we've got that idea of a compressed hand shape and then an open hand shape, and playing with that spread all the time, especially down in the bottom part of the neck, will make your hand really tired really quickly. So whenever you have a pattern, use one finger per fret if it needs to cover 4 frets. If you only need to cover 3 frets, and a simple pattern like that, root to 5th, if I was playing root 5th octave for example, I might play 1st to 3rd to 4th rather than 1st, 3rd and 3rd trying to bar. Again, I'm having to make, you can see my elbow travelling around here, there's lots of bad shapes happening in my arm. And the other thing I do here is, instead of holding my hand in this position the whole time, as soon as I go up to that 5th, I relax the first finger to get to my 5th and then my octave. Because once I've let go of a note, there's nothing to be gained by me keeping my finger locked down there. A good exercise you can use for working on this is to take a root 5th shape and play it across the strings and back down again. So here I'm going from the 8th fret to the 10th fret, 8th to 10th, 8th to 10th. And definitely use your 1st finger to 4th finger for each of these shapes. What we're going to do with it is take it down the neck, and gradually you'll see my hands start to open up a little bit as I travel down into the lower frets. Now it's starting to get a lot more spread open, and finally down to the 1st fret. But even at this spread open position, my hand still feels very comfortable and very relaxed. I'm not mangling any of my hand shapes here. So when people talk to you about one finger per fret, remember it's a system that's used when you need to cover a 4-fret range. When you only need to cover 3 frets in a pattern, it really doesn't help any. If anything, it just makes your hand tired more quickly. It's a bad habit, don't do it, don't teach it to other people, and spread the word. See you next time.